be about shopping. Most of the time when I go shopping, I do head into Forever 21, and because it is one of the lower end, or one of the stores on the lower end spectrum, it's one of the stores on the end of the spectrum that is a little bit more affordable and cheaper. The quality of the fabrics used, the quality of the methods that they use to sew their things isn't the highest. It is decent enough to where people keep going back, myself included, and I can find a lot of things that I love. Pieces that have actually lasted me from like high school up till now. Sometimes you just go shop and you don't really have any specific vision in your head. But I'm talking about for the days that you do have something specific that you want to look for something and find something, which actually is usually the days that you can't find exactly what you want when you know exactly what you want. That's so annoying. But sometimes you have exactly what you want, so you head into the stores looking for that one specific thing. So I just wanted to kind of take you through my process, what I look at, and things that help me decide whether I'm going to buy and what is worth it. So if you want to see and learn extra tips, then keep watching. So on Pinterest, I'll go on and I will type in either a specific item of clothing, whether it's a jacket or a top, white, black. So I'll type in the color and whatever it is, and then I'll see what pops up. After I see what pops up, it kind of starts to get my creative juices flowing if I'm sort of in a rut of what to wear. I feel like I have nothing to wear, but I have tons of clothes here. So I will just I'll type that in and I'll see what options come up for me. And then that way I kind of see what I have, how I can mix and match, or how I can best go about that. On Pinterest, I have a board where I have things that I would wear. And whether it be from like inspiration, let's say Jessica Alba and like Kim Kardashian's style of dressing, or my age, and I just put them all kind of in together. If I'm looking for a little bit something that's more specific, then that's when I will go to like my muses as far as celebrities go and kind of see what they wear and what I have that kind of resembles that. And that's kind of my first step in my process. After that, once I decide what I want to wear, or maybe something that I want to wear in the future if I'm going to an event, maybe like next week, not really an event, but if I'm going somewhere out somewhere and I have a specific idea of what I want to look like or what I want to wear, and I either don't have it, we'll head out and search for either that one item or the whole outfit altogether. So another tip for when I go into, let's say, Forever 21 and I'm on a budget, but I'm looking for one specific thing, let's say it's a shirt with stripes. You never want to see a piece of clothing and just take it. At least I don't. What you want to do is you can take the first one you see and go try it on if it's your size or whatever, but after you come back out, that's when you kind of want to analyze the piece, and you want to make sure that everything kind of lines up, and then find your other size. So you want to choose the item of clothing, you don't want it to choose you. One thing I'm talking about in particular, when it comes to stripes at least, I will show you. So when it comes to stripes and shirts, you want to make sure that all the lines are lined up. And what I mean by that is, let's say you turn the fabric on the side. You want to make sure that these lines here are lined up, because that way you know that whoever was making it took the time to at least put it together in a way that it doesn't look like it's cheap. It looks like it at least has direction and it knows where it's going. And so I'll try one on for size, but then when I went back and I actually decided I wanted to purchase it, I made sure that all the lines matched up. I made sure there wasn't any holes, any kind of blemishes on the shirt, and that's the one that then I will take home. Growing up, my mom was a seamstress, so I learned about the way fabric works. And when something is cut on the bias or against the grain kind of, and then sewn together, once you wash it, that material reverts to whatever its natural state is, and it kind of disrupts the shirt or the garment. In comparison to maybe you don't know what I'm talking about, I also wanted to show you a shirt that I got at like a cheaper place, and the difference between like quality at least. When I initially bought it, it was regular, everything lined up, and it fit me nicely. After one wash, this is what happened. So over here, the seam comes down in front and crosses over my body, and it's kind of like the shirt twisted or shifted. And it also shrunk and is much shorter. And then on the very bottom, I don't know if you can see, but it's not even at all. It goes down at a slant. And then there's little holes. There's like a hole here. But that's it. This shirt was like, I don't know, maybe $5. And that's the difference between taking your time and just looking or just grabbing something that's out of there. If you don't pay attention to how much it's going to shrink, look at the percentage of cotton. That will tell you if it's 100% cotton, it's going to shrink at least 2 to 3 sizes. If it's a percentage of cotton, maybe you want to get a medium instead of a small, or maybe you want to get a large instead of a medium. Then moving on to the higher end of the spectrum, let's say you're going somewhere a little bit more pricey, let's say pink. At Victoria's Secret, on the pink side, their stuff is, their stuff is expensive, and you go in there looking for something, yeah, it's all really, really cute, but then you look at it and the price is not cute. This was actually on sale, so that's why I got it. But I wanted to show you this shirt. The way the grain all goes kind of down at a slant, or maybe it's it's going down at a slant like this. They purposely made the shirt this way. So they know how they're sewing the shirt, they know how they want the fabric to look, and that's why it is going at a slant. It's not just straight. So it's very intentional how they sew this. When I wash it, I know the seam isn't going to cross in front of my body like the previous shirt that I showed you. Those are just some of my tips when I go shopping. I do have a few other hacks that I use as far as let's say I'm buying jewelry. That's for another video. Just wanted to share some of those things with you. If you have any tips that you use when you go shopping, majority of the time, as far as what I'm talking about now, I'm just talking about the stores that are a little bit on the lower end. They all have to do with quality. So if you want great quality, that's why you spend a little bit of extra money to go to the stores that are more pricey. If you just need something kind of quick and it's decent enough, then maybe we'll go to Forever 21 or H&M or those smaller stores. And their clothes do last a long time. It's just that the wear and tear over time does distort your garment. It's not going to be the same as when you first got it and when you first tried it on. So those are some things I just wanted to share with you so that you can be aware of what you're wearing and what you're buying mostly, and how to get the most out of your most bang out of your buck. I don't know, that's an ugly phrase, but you know what I mean. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.